Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, y'all. So I'm gonna pull some cards and get a message out for y'all. I definitely do hope that the messages resonate for you guys, and overall hope that the messages are useful. Okay, I'm just gonna jump right into it. That's the messages, please. So the first cards out is the Knight of Cups, and you also do have the Knight of Swords. Okay. You also have the Ace of Swords, love to see it early. You also have the Page of Pentacles. You also have the Nine of Swords. And you also do have the Three of Swords. You also have the Five of Pentacles. You also do have the Knight of Wands lastly, okay? A Knight of Knights, all right? With the Strength, you could be holding back from someone, okay? I'm not sure what this is pertaining to. Just take it however it resonates for you. I feel like someone is coming to the conclusion that, because it's almost giving me the vibe right off the bat, like you know the truth to a situation, no matter if someone's trying to gaslight you, persuade you into trying to thinking differently about them or a certain situation. Especially if someone left you out in the cold or made you feel as if like they can discard you at any given time. Okay, I feel like right now someone is feeling like they do not measure up. Because I will hope this isn't your energy, right? Because the energy definitely is not giving confident. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Is given like, you know, someone who is trying to figure it out, yes, but they're not confident in who they are, especially not when it pertains to like talking to you or approaching you. This is someone who feels like a knight to your queen or your king or your emperor or your empress, all right? I don't know who this is or what type of situation this is. If you were wondering if like someone felt the effect of your absence, or if you were wondering if like you regained some sort of power back, I honestly want to say yes, this is what this feels like. Where's my phone? Oh. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Hey, Ma. Hello? Yeah. Bang, bang. I'm recording. Mom, I'm recording. I'm gonna call you right back. But I don't know if I'm gonna leave that in there because I don't feel like breaking this up. So sorry, y'all. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Because if I break it up, it's gonna be a whole bunch, but you could skip that part. But yeah, I lost train of thought, locate. But either way, you see the truth to somebody, especially if they were breadcrumbing you, or especially with this page, someone definitely feels inadequate. Okay, you have the Death card. It slid out. I'm gonna leave it more to the side. You got Scorpio energy out here. This could even be someone new. I'm not really gearing too much towards that, to be honest, but they could be with this page. And this could definitely be someone who is kind of like psyching them own selves out, breaking their own heart, leaving themselves out in the cold before you even got a chance to do it. I just feel like someone looks at you as if like you are that girl or that guy, okay? Yeah, a little bit of like an intimidation type of factor. But let's get into it and see what it's about. What's this Page of Pentacles? You have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's about starting something. Someone feels as though they're not ready for something to like begin, or they don't have enough for something to begin or to carry something on as well. This could be pertaining to work. Again, take it however it resonates with the Page of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. This could even be some sort of business offer as well. But someone, again, they feel inadequate. They feel like you would bring a lot more to the table than them, with the Ace of Cups coming out as well. What's this Ace of Swords? Can I get one for the Ace of Swords? Like, you were not the problem in a certain situation. I feel like you were made to feel like you were. Um, excuse me. With the Ace of Swords, you got the Two of Swords. You also do have the Tower, okay? You have Aquarius energy out here so far. You can say Taurus too with this Five of Pentacles, but Aquarius, okay? Yeah. And I feel like at one point in time, someone did make you feel very unsure, and that could have took a blow to you trusting yourself as well, your own intuition too. I feel like a certain situation at one point in time could have definitely had you kind of like second guessing yourself, or wondering if what you were feeling, or what the signs and synchronicities, if they were for you, or if that's something you should pay attention to. You have the Queen of Wands coming out as well. You got fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be this fire sign, you don't have to be. What's this Queen of Wands pertaining to? Yeah, you got the Eight of Swords, and you have the Fool. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it's almost like someone, because you could definitely be this Queen of Wands in this situation, all right? Whereas though someone looks at you as being very creative, very lively as well. Go-getter. The whole thing what comes with the King and Queen of Wands in a positive aspect, right? And I feel like someone's seen that. I feel like even before you did in a certain situation, you had somebody who was very intimidated by you. I feel like even still now, whether y'all in communication or not, because this could be somebody you are in communication with, okay? Y'all could just not talk as much. But it's something about how free you are that, I don't know, somebody was like intimidated by it, especially with this Full energy. It was like someone wanted to trap you in this mindset of like, I can't release myself, or I can't walk away, or yeah, it's just giving a lot of doubt when it was unnecessary. Like, you had more than enough tools. You get what I'm saying? It's almost like someone trying to humble, you know, their partner, or because it definitely does feel more romantic. I'm not going to lie to you from just the energies that I'm getting. But it doesn't have to be. Like I said, this is someone who is definitely, it feels like, a little bit more envious of how free your energy kind of like is, because this could be someone who is in a full-blown relationship and you could do a lot of the things that they want to do, whereas like you could travel, or you just have the free will to do a lot more things again that you want to do, versus them, they don't. What's this Fool in the Eight of Swords? Let me cook, y'all. What's the Fool in this Eight of Swords? Because it's something with like wanting you to not believe like you're attractive, or because it's almost like someone, especially if this is romantic, they wanted you to feel like, if I don't want you, nobody fucking will. Like, it's a very arrogant, mean, very, very mean type of like energy. I feel like someone was trying to project onto you, or exude towards you, excuse me. But it all stemmed out of like their own insecurities, their own jealousy towards you. For the Fool and the Eight of Swords, you have the Four of Cups and you have the Queen of Swords. This is somebody who did not want you to trust in yourself with the Queen of Wands, nor your intuition. They wanted you to ignore it almost, okay? Not believe what your intuition was telling you, especially with the Ace of Swords. Like, someone did not want you to basically believe in, which it's like seeing somebody cheat on you, or see that they're texting other people, or going out on dates, or hearing about it, and it's almost like they wanted you to be so afraid of losing them that it's almost like you be like this to the red flags. Like, you see them, but you're like this. No, I don't really see them. Like, I see them. I want to see what they're doing, but I don't want to believe it. I don't really want to entertain the mess, but I see it, you know? Someone really wanted you to be stupid, okay? Very stupid. With the Five of Cups, or yeah, with the Five of Cups, excuse me, because clearly the Four is out here. What's this Four of Cups? You got, yeah, with the hang, yeah. Could be a Pisces, a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini as well. What's the Four of Cups in the Hangman? You have the Emperor. And I can honestly say this could be you as well, especially if you are a man watching, or you are in masculine energy. You could have a sleeve. This person could have a sleeve. Someone could be very, very like, someone could be like a fashionista. They like nice clothing. Okay. I'm gonna clarify this Emperor, but I definitely do feel like this is you, yes, but I'm just going to like say what I'm feeling. Also, someone wanted you to bend to their will. Okay. Someone I feel like around you possibly feels this way, right? Because it's given an energy to where if what I was saying resonated, especially for someone more in a romantic sense, people make this person feel like an emperor. People make this person has people who bends to their will. And I feel like you were somebody who didn't, or you didn't as much, okay? Or is a thing where it's like you fought back. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, this is somebody who does not like to feel like whoever this person is, they're a knight in real life, but an emperor in their head, or an emperor to like people who, other options, people who like die for this person's attention. Whoever this is, they have a very, very inflated ego. They have a lot of pride as well. This person could be a Leo. You got Aries out here as well. I'm also Gemini. I don't know why I wanted to say a Gemini. Someone's just very, very prideful. I'm not saying those signs are, but yeah. What's this? What's the Emperor? What's this Emperor? You got the Ten of Cups. And what's the Emperor and the Ten of Cups? Yeah, now you got the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, whoever this energy is, they definitely see that you have grown to be very happy. You've been very loyal to some sort of like path. You've been loyal to yourself. Okay, because like I said, this person, I used the example already, but you could it definitely feels like you are more of this emperor energy, especially if you have your own business, you have a platform. You definitely show up as an emperor, no matter if a man or a woman. You take charge, you take lead. It's almost like whoever this energy was, they wanted to lead you, but it was almost like you continuously gave up this energy like, nope, I got it. Like, you might lead me down a ditch, okay? I got it. And whoever this person is, they see that you've been very loyal, and it feels like loyal to your own happiness, loyal to the things that make you smile, whether that's going out with your friends more than it was with them. I feel like whoever this person is, someone is the type to like want someone to not have other connections outside of them with the Chariot. They're not really fond of that, whoever this energy is. And the main reason why is because they want this person, whoever this is, they give off like an energy vampire. Like this is somebody who literally, they would love if you had nobody and all you had was them. Even if you did, right? And that resonates for a husband or a wife you had, or a girlfriend or boyfriend. Hey, I don't have family, or I don't have friends. That person was my only friend or family or whatever. They was eating it up. Like someone liked when you had troubles at home, or you were disconnected from friends, or like I said, different family members, because it was almost like, okay, now I have you all to myself, right? So yes, I can treat you good, but I can also treat you just as bad, because where are you going to go? Who are you going to run to, right? Who can I run to? What's this Knight of Pentacles? Someone's favorite color could be green. You have the Magician. I feel like if you haven't already, especially if you're doing the work, I feel like a lot of y'all are going to see a lot of manifestations come towards you, especially regarding like work, especially if you've been putting in the work, okay? This could be social media, work, school as well. For the Knight of Pentacles and the Magician, you have the Star and the Devil, okay? To me, these are very, very contradicting cards. All right, you got Aquarius energy, Capricorn out here as well. But I also do feel like with the Star and the Devil is almost signifying that it's just like, because you see where the Devil is at? I'm hoping this is like a guy with long hair. I'm praying it is, okay? But you see right here is almost like a heart, right? And what I was going to say with that was, someone, especially for that Knight of Pentacles and the Magician, especially if you were like trying to like manifest, your feelings being over for someone, or manifest a new direction to go in, just different connections as well. I feel like whatever you're doing right now to manifest different outcomes as far as like moving forward with life in any way, shape, or form, I definitely do feel like it's going to come into fruition. I also do feel like your heart space is healing too. Something's healing about the connections you had with past people. And that's just, especially when I say this part, that's just, yeah, this is a guy with this devil. This is a man. Yeah. And when I mean past connections, I'm not just talking about romantic in that sense, friends, family, just connections that you could have got the shitty end of the stick to, okay? It's something signifying you learning throughout every single incident that you've been through life thus far, no matter your age, no matter what, right? Because we gonna be learning shit. I gotta relax with the cussing. We gonna be learning things every day until we disappear and go back to our Father, right? Excuse me. But I feel like with those different situations and those different dynamics that, could not have really gone in your favor, instead of like not paying attention to those lessons, because especially for a lot of y'all, the lessons could have been repetitive, right? Learning how to choose yourself, learning how to stick up for yourself, learning when to say no, or learning when to move on and not chase. There's something about having repetitive lessons, all right? And I feel like you've recognized that, and I definitely do feel like you've been taking the time with the Knight of Pentacles and the Magician to heal that about yourself, all right? Because shoot, for a lot of y'all, this Emperor could be someone new coming in because you're doing the healing work, because you're doing the things that help you get to a more settled place. Because it's almost like really forgiving your past. And I feel like that's what someone in particular is very nervous about, right? Because there's one thing when you harbor resentment for whatever, but it's scarier, at least in my opinion, when someone has done you wrong in a situation and there's no hate, there's no malice at all. It's almost like, even if I said I hated you, or the last time we spoke, we argued, whatever, I've actually really just moved on from the situation. Like, I'm doing what I want to do. I'm still smiling. I'm still living. I'm still doing whatever, right? Whatever y'all do in your life. And I feel like that's, once you reach that point, in whatever situation this is, or just in life in general, I feel like you're going to be even more intimidating. Like, people are honestly afraid, because you could have been someone who was abused with reaction abuse as well. Like, that could have been a lesson to you too. Like, learning when to shut up, okay? Even when you want to desperately so bad defend yourself or tell somebody off, whatever the case may be, I'm personally still learning when to shut up, right? Because it's easier said than done, okay? Learning your different triggers as well. And I feel like that's when, I feel like emotionally, a lot of you are going to be beastly, okay? Because I feel like a lot of people knew that different things affected you, right? Say you had family members, you fall out with them, and they snatch their energy back. Okay, especially if you're someone who's family oriented, or you really, really love your family and or friends, right? But this could even be a lover. This example is for really however it fits, but it's giving me the type of energy to where I feel like when you fall out with people, or you did in the past, it was very quick for them to act like you didn't matter. They didn't have to speak to you. It didn't hurt them to not talk to you. And that hurt you. And I feel like a lot of people knew that about you. It's something where a lot of people knew acting towards you was going to really, really hurt you. And I feel like there's going to be a reoccurrence of those things in the future or whatever. And I feel like you're going to acknowledge that. Hopefully y'all keeping up with me, because I'm trying to keep up my damn self. But I'll stick to the example. I'll say that, like discarding you. And that could be family, friends, and or lover. But it's almost like going mute on you, right? Acting like you don't matter. All of a sudden now they don't want to talk to you. Even if it's just a simple disagreement, an argument. Now all of a sudden, you don't want nothing to do with me. You don't want to talk to me. No matter what I've done for you, no matter what you've done for me. It's almost like it was so easy to write you off. You get what I'm saying? I feel like people knew that that triggered you and or hurt you, whether it's because you experienced it from family in the past or lovers or friends. People went out their way to, I feel like, when y'all bumped heads, to really drive that sword into your heart or into your back, so to speak, okay? And I feel like once you heal whatever that trigger is or what people assume to be a trigger for you, well, that doesn't really make sense, because that's what it feels like. Like, I feel like something's went on so long that people kind of like know what makes you kind of like tick. And I feel like you're going to catch on that people are kind of like doing different things on purpose to trigger you when they don't get their way with you, or when y'all argue, or whatever the case may be. And again, I feel like the moment you heal that, or because you could be in the process of doing it, you could say, hey, I already got past that, whatever the case may be. Well, congratulations, you're beastly, okay? Because I feel like that is a thing for some reason pertaining to you. Like, people really want to trigger you. They really want to, again, it's something about a sword, like really hurting you and feeling like they know what does hurt you. Even because I feel like some of these people, you could have explained a trigger that someone else did to you to these, like, people are I don't know what that's about. And it's honestly very low vibrational. And I would honestly say pay attention to those individuals, even if it's family, friends, or close, whatever. The moment they do things that you know either hurt you or triggers you, or they know what hurts you or trigger you, it's kind of like, even if you make up with those people, I would kind of leave them to a distance, you know, even if it's hard. You get what I'm saying? There's so many people I had to kind of let go that I was super close to, or I talked to every single day, where all of a sudden now it's just like, you know, love you or whatever, I'll see you around, but it definitely can't be that. You get what I'm saying? Because you don't even respect me enough to know my triggers and purposefully not try to trigger me. Because this is something where someone or people tried to do it on purpose. They tried to do it on purpose. And I feel like it was to kind of throw you off as well. It's almost like making something a lot more worse than what it needs to be. I don't know, needs to be. What's the Star and the Devil? Hopefully that makes sense. You got the Chariot coming out. You got the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. This was a lot. Let me get it together. You got the Chariot coming out. You also have the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the King of Swords, and I'll take these two. The Ten of Wands, yeah, with the Two of Cups. There are people who really wanted to like stress you out. And again, with this King of Swords, you got the Chariot. I feel like you're moving away from this energy in a whole. I feel like they're becoming a lot more at peace just with life and different situations. I feel like, and that's what a lot of people are. I don't know what this energy is, but you have people who really want you to be bothered, especially if they ever feel like y'all are not in communication, or you did something wrong. Because it's something about pointing a finger and making you feel like you did something and not talking to you anymore and putting you kind of like on punishment. It's kind of like on punishment. It's almost like, are we not grown here? Okay. And I would stay away from people like that. People who try to use like their silence as a way to kind of like hurt you, because in a way that's very childish, right? If you can't articulate how you feel, and even if we have an issue, right? Even if you don't want to speak that day, that the things happen, understandable. But I feel as though if you love somebody, or you are as close as you portray yourself to be to my viewer, or whatever the case, I'm using as an example, you should be able to talk something out, no matter how annoyed you are, how hurt you are by something, whatever the case may be. I feel like once people try to shut you out, or you silence as like a manipulation tactic, because that's really what that is actually really is to get you in your head, is to make you feel like, you know, oh, I did something, I gotta call this person, I gotta make sure I get back in touch with them, I have to make sure they know I'm not in the wrong, I gotta call them. That's what somebody wants. That's what people want you to do. And I feel like these are people who know you could be in your head. I feel like people know you're very, very highly intuitive, especially for my empaths and people who are just very, very sensitive to energy. You have to be careful, because I feel like there's people, even with friendly faces, who really want to fuck you up. Like mentally, emotionally, any chance that they get. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we could be cool this day, but the moment you do something or there's a disagreement, there's people who really hate how intuitive you are and in touch with your emotions, and especially if you're a man. Especially. Because it's almost like they want you to second guess. They want you to be rampant in your mind. They want you to constantly think about them and fixing things with them. Like, you have people who want you to kiss your ass, even if they didn't even do anything for you. Like, to be honest, like, they did nothing to add to your life, right? And y'all fall out or whatever the case may be. It's like people want you to kiss their behind. But when you know of other situations with other people that these people may be in, they don't act that way towards those individuals. You get what I'm saying? It's very weird. But with this Four of Wands, I feel like you're becoming very, very whole with yourself. It's something about really loving yourself, really taking past situations, like I said before, and really making peace with them. And even making peace with is almost like your own flaws. Because I will always say that we're not perfect. You viewing this video right now, you are far from perfect, baby, but you are perfectly imperfect. And I will always say that. And you have to kind of love everything about yourself, flaws and all. There's so many things I don't like about myself, how I react to things and this and that. I have to make peace with that. You get what I'm saying? I have to make peace with the past version of myself. I have to make peace with the things that I'm not happy that I do present day or how I react present day. You have to make peace with that, because if you don't, you'll be living a life to where you're questioning everything. You're questioning yourself. You know, you don't even trust yourself. Yeah. But I definitely do feel like there, especially with that Three of Pentacles, there's people who, like I said before, who really try to use your triggers and things that happen to you kind of like against you. And it's almost like then they start to do it. And you're just like, didn't I tell you so-and-so did that to me and I didn't like that? So why are you doing it now? Pay attention to those individuals, okay? For the Three of Pentacles, I believe I was clarifying for the Three of Pentacles. You got the the Six of Cups. I keep wanting to say the Four of Cups. I feel like there's a missed opportunity you have with somebody that either you or them is kind of like feeling the effects, all right? Or feeling very, very rejected, feeling put to the side. Because I feel like there's a situation where someone wanted you to react crazy. Even if you did react or there was an argument or whatever, it's almost like someone thought you would have reconciled with them by now. I just picked this up at the bottom of the deck. And I feel like there's something to where it's like you're not really, they see that something is not bothering you. So now it's more so bothering them because they're like, okay, in the past, this person would call or try to talk to me or try to see me. And it's like, okay, we fell out now and it's like crickets. Or they tried and I didn't really try to talk to them or whatever. And now they just are acting like they're fun. Like there's a panic with this energy of panic. There's a panic, okay? And with the Three of Pentacles, like I said, you got the Six of Cups, the King of Cups with the Two of Pentacles, yeah. I feel like there's people who are seeing that you are balancing out. It feels like your emotions, okay, with this Two of Pentacles. Yeah, with the Ten of Pentacles, and you have the Justice. It's a balancing out of an energy that I feel like you are in. Someone could like, I don't know what they are. Like high boots, but they're high. Hopefully, I don't know. Women wear them, but... It's a heel, but it's like the high boots that come to like the knee, could even come past the knee, but it like goes up to like the knee. I don't know what they're called, high boots. But yeah, with the Justin, you have the Ten of Pentacles for the two, for all of that. Yes, you got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy out here. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Yeah, heavy Cancer with that Chariot as well, okay? A Libra too. What's this King of Swords and the Ten of Wands? What's the King of Swords and the Ten of Wands? Hope you all are okay, though. I don't know why. I just hope you guys are okay. Hope everybody's doing well. Everybody's in a good mood. Yeah. For the King of Swords and the Two of Wands, you have the Seven of Wands and you have the Temperance. Yeah, like people are feeling burdened by the fact that it's almost like they feel like they can't disrupt your peace. Like, seriously. This could be a Sagittarius. You could be the Sagittarius, okay? Someone could have a thigh tattoo. Shout, I knew that shit hurt. Somebody could have an afro as well. Someone could like dangly earrings too, okay? Someone could even have, what are they called? What are they called, y'all? Gauges, I think they're called. I think they're called gauges. It's like the big circle things. Well, they don't have to be big either, but you could actually have like big gauges, or you could know somebody who has like the big hole. I don't know, but I think they're called gauges, okay? You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's what they're called, but okay. Yeah, like people are, I feel like are very, very not upset, like I don't, and because the thing is making them have to go inward. Because there's almost an energy to where it's like someone or people or someone in particular, especially if like you felt this way from like just different situations in life. I feel like there's a thing to where now that something is not affecting you, is affecting these other people. All right, these people who want you to chase or react to something, right? It's making them have to look inward as to, why do I want this person to do this? Why do I want this person to chase me? Why do I want a reaction from them? Like, why am I bothered now that they're not bothered? Like, why am I bothered now? You get what I'm saying? Because there should be no reason why if I wanted them to not talk to me or chase me or see me or call or want to reconnect, why is that bothering me that they're not trying to do that? You know? And then you got some who I feel like they recognize it, but they don't even really, I don't know. Like, I feel like people are recognizing that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, because I definitely do feel you have people like really like looking at themselves kind of odd, because it's almost like they don't even know why they're doing this to you or being this way to you. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. What's this Knight of Wands? Whoa. You have the Four of Pentacles come out. What's the Knight of Wands and the Four of Pentacles? You have the Eight of Wands come out, and it came out in reverse. I'll keep it. What's the Eight of Wands in reverse? Yeah, some sort of projection I don't feel like is working, or some sort of energy. Someone could even try to message you and they're blocked, especially with that Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands in reverse. I also just feel like energetically with these wands, I really get Pentacles more for energy, but it's almost like a feeling with the wands sometimes for me as well, especially with the Eight of Wands. It always gives me feelings, you know, being projected or being sent rather, right? Or even, like I said, a message, or even just something has slowed down with this Eight of Wands in reverse. And I feel like it could even be you. And what I mean by that is like your train of thought, right? Really digesting information before you proceed to answer questions or rebuttal something or go back and forth. You know, is this worth my time? You know, I apologize to this person, but I'll just allow them to talk to me when they're ready. I'll allow this person to come back when they're ready. Instead of chasing them, it is what it is until you're ready to talk. Like, it's something to where you kind of like let go and let God. But I feel like that energy is exuding off of you. Like, I feel like you have people now who are even cool with you, or, you know, that can talk to you or be in your presence, who are recognizing this as well. Like, people are realizing some sort of change, shift when it comes to you personally. And it's almost like intimidating them, because it's almost like you have people now who are very afraid. People are afraid for you to like cut them off or not talk to them. And I feel like you, believe it or not, you're very loved by the individuals who really love you. Because again, things happen. You will argue with family. You will argue with friends, a lover, whatever. And you know, disrespect is disrespect. But when you love somebody, especially family or friends, it could be harder to just not talk, or harder to not connect, or want to reconnect or reconcile rather. But I feel like there's an energy to where, again, you kind of let go and just let God handle it. You get what I'm saying? I know I've apologized to this person, or I've tried to reach out and talk to them. They gave me the cold shoulder, or they didn't accept it. So, hey, I did my part. When you're ready to whatever, you know my number, or you know where I live. It's given that when people are used to you like every day or texting instead, like you're gladly, calmly moving forward. Literally shining, child, shining. And someone definitely could be blocked. Someone definitely could have tried to send you a message. Again, this person could be a Leo with the Six of Wands. They don't have to be. Yeah, that's the only energy. But yeah, what's this Eight of Wands in reverse? What's the Eight of Wands in reverse? Yeah, a message. You got the Page of Wands. Someone definitely could have tried to message you, and it's either you just didn't get back to them, or you definitely blocked them. Okay? You have the World, literally. You have the Five of Cups coming out. You got fixed sign energy: Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. What's this World card? Someone's favorite color could be pink. You got the Hermit. Yeah. You definitely ghosted a situation or kind of just went silent on a certain situation. You could have naturally brown hair. You could dye your hair brown. Someone could have like a little shortcut. Okay, you can have braids as well, an afro. You have brown hair, all right? You could even be, I don't know, bilingual. Something about like knowing different languages, Spanish, English, something with being able to speak Spanish and English. I don't know why that's heavy, but yeah, someone can speak Spanish and English. Your Spanish voice is sexier. Someone could also like wearing sandals. Yeah, not flip-flops, sandals. Someone could also like seafood, crabs. And muumuus. Someone wears muumuus to bed. Someone wears muumuus. All right, you got Virgo energy out here as well. What's the Hermit? But yeah, I feel like you, yeah. Not the Five of, I don't know. And I don't know what this is, but people or a certain person really wants like you to come off as like this problem with the Seven of Pentacles. And it's almost like someone tries to come up with ways to like make you the problem. Like make it so it's like whatever transpired between the two of y'all is your fault, or you're the reason they're not talking to you anymore, or you know, I had to get that like so it's a lot of nasty, it feels like projection with the Five of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. You got the Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands, literally with the Seven of Swords. Because it's something with people acting like, you know, when they walk away from you, or they want to be the ones to say, I walked away from them. Like, I chose a different direction because they were just this terrible person. Like, child. And again, these could be people you actually did stuff for. Like, did things for. That were quick to kind of write you off or discard you. And it was almost like, I did more for you than you did for me. And it's not about counting favors, not at all. You get what I'm saying? Because you should be doing things out of the kindness of your heart, not to throw it in someone's face or make that a thing. But sometimes it's almost like people can letting y'all out on patio. My bad. I hate when I let like little gnats in from when I let them out on the patio. It annoys me. But yeah, it's just something with like making you look like you are something that you are not, and because it seems so calculated. It seems very calculated. Okay, yeah. With this Five of Swords, someone could be into, what's that type of clothing? Like them tall hit, like exotic clothings, or erotic. Is it erotic clothing? Like, you know, them little tall boots that women wear. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but because it's another boot. It's something symbolizing boots with this reading. But yeah, we're gonna move on. What's this Five of Pentacles? What's the Five of Pentacles? You got the King of Wands coming out, the Five of Wands with the High Priestess. Yeah. Especially if you left a Pisces out in the cold, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, could even be a Taurus. What's the Five of Wands pertaining to? I swear I forgot. You have the Judgment, and it's getting hot outside. You have the Judgment. I keep losing train of thought. I feel like someone is under judgment, honestly. Someone you have left behind or left out in the cold. I feel like they are feeling the effect of judgment. And when I mean judgment, I feel like someone's afraid of how it feels like you look at them. With the King of Pentacles, it could even be an earth sign. You could be any of these signs as well. A fire sign, an earth sign, a Pisces, a Libra. This could have been an earth sign and a fire sign dynamic as well. I feel like someone was really trying to keep secrets away from you too, especially if this was more romantic, okay? You could even be dating two new people or getting over someone and someone else comes into the picture, whether this person's a fire sign or an earth sign. You could have been dating a fire sign, getting over them, and now an earth sign's coming into the picture. Or you could be dating an earth sign and got over them, and now a fire sign's coming into the picture. Even a Pisces, again, a Libra, okay? Yeah, you got the Six of Pentacles coming out as well. I feel like whatever energy someone was giving out or dishing out, they're definitely getting it back tenfold, actually. And I don't feel like they like it. And someone could be giving you some sort of... What's the Six of Pentacles? What's the High Priestess in the Six of Pentacles? You got the Six of Swords. 66 could be a thing. 6 with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles, excuse me, at the bottom. What's the High Priestess by yourself? What's the High Priestess by yourself? Yeah, you're at the pit, yeah. Someone was like, I feel like you've seen right through someone or a situation, especially someone who it feels like is very emotionally, immature, stunted as well. Someone could have definitely tried to keep you as a mistress or keep you just like in the dark, like especially romantically, yeah. Like someone wanted you to like literally be like some sort of bimbo, like unintelligent. Like this is somebody who feels like they're the smartest in the room. Like you cannot outsmart them, and I feel like you can't outdo the doer, right? And I feel like somebody tried to outdo the doer, and you showed them the doer is just good at doing what they're doing. That's the Seven of Cups. Just start saying shit now at this point. You have the Moon, yeah. I feel like there's a lot of secrets. I honestly do feel that way, yeah. With the Hierophant, I feel like there's a lot of secrets, things that you could know, things, and I definitely feel like it's things that you don't know. Like I feel like there's, again, a lot of friendly faces who possibly not had the most friendliest things to say about you at one point in time. This could be family, friends, lovers as well. But especially on a love note, I definitely do feel like someone tried to keep you as a mistress, keep things from you as well. If you don't know, now you know, especially if you've always kind of like felt that as well. Yeah. You got Cancer and Pisces energy out here. What's the Knight of Swords? You have the Empress, okay? Someone wants to take action, okay? You could be taking action as well, like I said, in your own life, doing things that make you happy, make you comfortable, make you smile, all right? With the Four of Swords, there definitely could be someone who is thinking about approaching you. Hell, you could even be thinking about approaching someone else, right? Okay, you're putting your big boy drawers on, big lady panties on, okay? Yeah. You could be a more voluptuous woman as well, okay? Could be brown skin. You could have like a little tan, all right? And you could really like, someone likes to dye their hair. Someone could even dye their hair like multiple colors, or like funky colors, like blue and green and things like that. You could like wear jumpers. It's summertime now too. Someone likes to wear like small clothes. Okay, no problem here, child. Do what makes you happy. Someone could have even wanted to be like a cop, some sort of detective as well. Especially when you were a kid, someone could have wanted to be a detective, a cop. Someone's favorite show could be Law and Order, SVU. I don't know why that is coming out. What's the Empress and the Four of Swords? You could definitely be thinking about taking some sort of action towards anything right now. With the Three of Cups, it could be a person, or again, vice versa. There could be someone who is, yeah. You got Gemini energy out here with this Ten of Swords. I don't know what. I feel like there's someone who would have thought y'all would have fixed something by now. Yeah, with the Sun. Like someone's used to you putting in some sort of effort. Someone's used to it. Again, you have more Leo energy, Taurus, Libra as well, Gemini. They're used to it. And that's the thing, they ain't got to show them yet with the Wheel of Fortune. Things change every day. You know, energy shifts every single day. I could sit up here and say, oh, yes, this person's the love of your life. And next week, oh, God, they hate you. They hate your stinking guts. What did you do? Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles, it feels like you're more focused on a pentacle, a coin. Let me hold $1. Matter of fact, I said that before. Now let me hold 5. Okay. But yeah, I feel like you exude somebody who's very, very powerful, very, very loving. There's a very loving energy with this read today as well, exuding from viewer. Like whoever's resonating with this, yeah, it may not be the best things you want to hear about people and all that, but for you, I feel like you came such a long way personally that it's almost like your energy as a whole, people don't know what to. I'll wait. I feel like the internet is really trying to make some sort of appearance. Bitch, get out the way, okay? Yeah, something could be very annoying. Someone could be very annoying, because I feel like the internet is like really trying to annoy me bad. And I don't favor bugs at all. I don't do the bugs, okay? But yeah, like I was saying, I feel like not even like if your appearance changes, I feel like that's one thing, but I feel like, again, people don't even know what you would react to and what and how at this point. Like, I feel like people had you pegged at one point, like they knew exactly how you would react or exactly what you would say or exactly how you would feel about something, and now they don't. Like, they don't know what you would say, what you would do, anything now. And I feel like it's making you attractive, yes, but a lot more intimidating than I feel like you were before. Like, if you felt like you were intimidating before, especially if this resonates and you've been doing the work, if you think you were intimidating before by people or whatever, it's a little worse now, okay? What's the Three of Swords? What's the Three of Swords? I might have to go to a new deck. What's the Three of Swords? You have the Eight of Pentacles coming out, and I'll take the one at the bottom. I want it to come out so bad. You got the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're working on some sort of heart chakra, healing yourself from hurt, pain, working on yourself, working on some sort of like emotion. You could be in therapy. You could be a therapist, okay? But you could definitely be in therapy. Some of y'all could do well in therapy or excel in therapy. Shit, I should probably take that for myself, but yeah, okay? But yeah, especially if you are a water sign, you don't have to be a water sign. I just feel like there's something with your heart. There's something with your emotion. Again, you could be someone who is more sensitive, or you were at one point in time. Yeah, like I feel like you had this energy to where if you didn't hurt people, you didn't know why people would go out their way to hurt you. I feel like you've learned a very, very cruel and harsh lesson throughout your lifetime. Again, no matter how old you are. And if you didn't learn it yet, baby, buckle up, because you're about to, the world does not care about you. You know, that's a little dark humor, but it doesn't, you know? That's why you got to keep the people closest to you, close to you. You get what I'm saying? The world is cruel. The world is cruel. It's if you allow it to be. I'll say that. If you allow the world to be cruel to you, the world will be fucking terrifying, okay? I had to learn that very early, all right? But yeah, I feel like you've been working on yourself, especially emotionally, especially, again, if you are a water sign, okay? But again, you don't have to be, okay? Can I get one more though? What's the Queen of Cups? You have the Hierophant, and you have the Queen of, I feel like, especially if you're a Taurus as well, you're coming off, I feel like, is very, very stable. I feel like people really want to connect with you as well. I honestly feel like, okay, no matter man or woman, right? Energy is energy. I feel like wherever you are in the world, there's a lot of unhealed people who could pretend to be healed, people who could pretend to know themselves and love themselves, and, oh, I wouldn't deal with this and put up with that, or I wouldn't do this to that person, and XYZ. It's all bullshit. I feel like wherever you are in the world, I feel like whether this is online, right? You have a Facebook, an Instagram, a Twitter, whatever, TikTok. I feel like, do I feel like anybody's watching you? Not necessarily, like, not nothing crazy, but with this energy, I definitely do feel like there's peers. There's people you could have met through social media and you follow each other for a while, right? You went to school with these people, high school, college, elementary, whatever. You have family who follow you. I feel like there's something to where people actually seen what it looks like for someone to authentically and genuinely go through a healing journey. All right, even if this was a spiritual journey, you know, I feel like, because, you know, some people say, oh, I'm going through a spiritual journey, and some people really mean it and some people really don't, you know, and that's any type of journey. There's people who feel like, you know, a spiritual journey or a healing journey. What is that? You know what I'm saying? And then they're forever unhealed and they're going through a bunch of shit and they don't know why. But I definitely do feel like with the Hierophant is why I feel like you have worked so You've been so diligently. I don't know. I was about to fuck that word up, baby. You've been working with the divine child, with God, okay? And I don't even feel like you realize how powerful that is, because I feel like it's something that's been almost like hidden for you, right? Even if you ever feel like, oh, I am a chosen one, or I know I work with God and I work with this deity, or I work with this and I work with that. I don't even feel like you know the half to what you claim you know, or how much you've been working with whatever you've been working on to heal yourself. Because I feel like there's something where you are desperately loved, it feels like, by God. Like it's almost like you have a very pure heart, and I feel like what you've decided to do, whatever type of journey path you decided to go down, especially when it comes to healing yourself. And again, it's something highlighting knowing you are not perfect. It's something highlighting that, like, it's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to be and show up as yourself. Because I feel like, you know, some people live real life facades. I pray y'all do not see that damn thing in the background, because it's I'm ready to box it now at this point, okay? I pray y'all don't, because yeah, someone could have a lot of like leg tattoos, okay? Thigh, legs, is what, like the calf. Is that part of the leg? I believe it is. Okay. Someone could have a foot tattoo. Someone could be pregnant or be aware of a pregnancy. But yeah, I definitely do feel like the divine God, you know, has really paid attention to how much effort it feels like you have been putting in to make yourself better, but for you. And it's a thing to where it's not for anybody else. It's not to manifest somebody back. It's not to manifest somebody in particular. It's literally for you, for your well-being, you know, for the betterment of your future kids, your future family, you know? Yeah. I think I'm going to change it. There's not a lot of cards left. Okay, I've been rambling. I can't show these cards, but I'm going to use them because I didn't use them in a long time. I literally just found like a whole nother duffel bag full of cards that I did not know was in my closet. So, yeah. But this is like the sexual magic thing, so I can't really show their bodies because everybody is just buck wild and very nude. Can I get one more though? What's this Hierophant? Yeah, very nude. Oh, whatever. You have the Two of Chalices, the Two of Cups, you have the Seven of Wands, you have the Three of Wands. Oh, hell no. Oh, okay. You have the Hangman coming out as well. The Nine of Chalices, excuse me, with the Six of Wands. With the Empress at the bottom. What's the Hangman? You have the Four of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles with the Four of... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like right now you're also being very desired because of this energy as well. Especially because I feel like for a lot of y'all are out of the way. Like, I feel like there's people who like, well, where are they? And why aren't they speaking? Or why? There's like someone wondering where you are. What's the Four of Chalices? Like, real bad. Literally with the Hermit. And this could be someone you ghosted as well. Someone who could have ghosted you for somebody. Like, someone's wondering where you are and kind of like who you are with. Especially with the who you are with. Someone wants to know who you are with and if you are giving it up, child. Oh, goodness. Like, someone wants to know. Did you give it up? Are you giving it up? Are you? I'll keep a secret if you will. Sorry. What's the Hermit? Yeah, you got the Four. Someone feels like you are just, I'm trying to hold. Someone feels like you are extremely closed off to them. And it's almost like someone's reminiscing about, Like, I might change these because it's just giving too much sexual. It's too sexual. I can't even focus on the actual message because it's sexual. Okay? But yes, on that note, I definitely, especially romantically, especially for someone who thought they had a lot more control over you than they actually found out that they did. Especially if someone felt like they had control over you before, they definitely don't feel that way now. What's the Four of Pentacles? With the Ace of Swords, yeah, you have moved on successfully. You are moving on successfully. And I feel like that's something you should be very proud of. What's this Knight of Cups? What's this Knight of Cups? You got the Six of Swords and you have this. I feel like your energy is very open to new. Like your energy is coming off as very inviting. Like very inviting. Like even if I feel like you don't feel that way, then maybe that part's not for you. Maybe you got a little bit more, you know, getting over things. But I feel like especially if you are an earth sign, doesn't have to be. But yeah, I feel like your energy is being open to like any sort of new possibilities too. That was so gross. With the Seven of Swords, 77 could be of importance. What's the 70 swords? 70 swords. What's the 70? What? What is the Seven of Swords? And I honestly feel like the Seven of Swords is nothing but projection, because I honestly feel like there were people, especially romantically, who did not want you to feel like you could have this energy of like, it's almost given a very majestic, like anything is possible. And I feel like there's people who could have seen that mentality in you who hated that, like who hated the fact that it's almost like you were somebody who is not meant to be held down. You are meant to kind of be free flowing. Okay, and I feel like there's people or a certain person who really wanted to hold on to your energy very, very desperately. Okay, what's this Seven of Swords? And they didn't want you to believe like you could do anything or go anywhere or be welcomed. Yeah, you got the Star, the Three of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune with the Four of Pentacles. Got more Aquarius energy. But what is the waiting about? What's the Star? Can I get one for the Star? Yeah, you got the, yeah. 33 can be of importance. There's someone, a very karmic energy, I'm not going to hold you, who like very karmic, like very karmic. They pretend, I feel like, not to care. They like to confuse you. Someone used you as a supply. And I normally, you know, I say it, especially when I feel compelled. But this is strong. Like, this energy is very strong. Like, it's almost like someone wants, I am karmic. Like, someone wants to tell, like, I am karmic. Yes, I am karmic. I am your karmic. I am karmic. Someone, yes. That ex or whatever, especially if you not, and don't just put that on anybody. Like, you know when someone is a karmic person to you, where, because the karmic energy is lessons. That's the thing. Someone is like, yes, I was a lesson. That's all my purpose kind of like was for however long we were intertwined, whether we were married and you figured it out, we were boyfriend, girlfriend, we were a situationship, we were whatever. Friends, possibly, take that how it resonates, flip that how you need to, but I feel like someone wants you, yes, karmic. And I feel like this person did not want you to come to that, like someone did not want you to come to the conclusion that they were not somebody who was in your corner. Like, whoever this energy is, they were not in your corner. They were not, nope. They wouldn't even piss on you if you was on fire. Fuck calling 911. They wouldn't even piss on you. Okay? What's the Nine of Swords? I need that thing out of here. You got the Moon for the Nine of Swords. And I do feel like different things that I feel like people were possibly keeping from you. Yeah, with the Judgment, it's eating them up now. It's eating them up. It's eating them up. Forget emotion. I don't feel like this is emotion. Yes, suppressed emotions could even be an apology that someone wants to give you as well with that Moon and the Nine of Swords. But I feel like it's things that they now have to live with, right? because it was almost like, yeah, and I feel like there's no rectifying something. There's no transformation to a situation either. Yeah, like the Hierophant, you are like very, very protected. You were very protected from a situation, because the situation was honestly supposed to, like, someone I feel like was really trying to do you in spiritually too. And magic could have been involved, you know, dark spiritual practices could have definitely been involved. Okay. I'm not too keen at it, but I got, yeah. Excuse me, almost got choked up. You got Libra energy, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, okay? Yeah, and I feel like someone, yeah, there was some boop boop on your ass, all right? Someone wanted to boop boop your ass, okay? And Guardian Leviosa. Someone could like Harry Potter, okay? Do y'all play Hogwarts? I play Hogwarts. It's a good game. PS5. Hogwarts. Okay? But yeah, I feel like someone's living with the things that they have, I feel like, done. Yes, you could have found different things out, but I feel like there's a lot more things that you possibly didn't know about a situation that now someone has to live with. Because it's not like they have to hide it anymore. Like, you did it, I don't converse with you. It is kind of like what it, like, yeah, someone hate, yeah. And you got the Ten of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups, okay? What's the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups? You got the Ace of Cups. I'm sorry, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, with the Three of Cups coming out. I feel like your energy is very inviting with the Knight. And that's what someone did not want, okay? Someone did not want you to have this energy of like no one stressing you out or holding you back or worrying. Like you have no other choice but to kind of focus on yourself at this point. I'm gonna clarify the Death card that came out with the first deck of cards. What's this Death card? I feel like you might find something out that like really annoys you. Okay, with the Death you have the High Priestess, and I honestly feel like your intuition is possibly taking a step forward. Your intuition could definitely be heightening, okay? You got the Page of Cups with the, I'm telling you, like there's some sort of karmic energy that like really, really, really wants you to like know, I don't know what they want you to know, but yeah, especially if you were like dating an earth sign, a fire sign, again, a Pisces, a Scorpio. Again, this could have been an earth sign, fire sign dynamic, a Pisces, a Scorpio. You could have been the earth sign or a fire sign dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio. However, this person had a lot of secrets, and I feel like you figured enough of them out to get the hell away from them. What's this Knight of Wands? I feel like someone also really still wants to be connected to you sexually. Like someone still wants to be your sinky link, even if they have somebody else. It's disgusting. You got Temperance energy out here as well. What's the Knight of Wands and the Temperance? You got Sagittarius energy with the fire. That's done and over with, okay? With the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you have made peace with a lot of different things in your life, and it is fucking people up. It's fucking people up, okay? Yeah. You have no other choice but to kind of focus on yourself. Thank you, okay? And I feel like that's what a lot of people did not want, because it creates elevation now. More elevation, all right? And the Queen of Swords, to end it off, pay attention to your intuition, all right? Pay attention to what people are saying to you right now at this point in time. And if someone does try to annoy you, do not let it affect you, okay? Like I let that gnat affect me. I was ready to fight a fly. Like I was ready to, well, not a fly. I was ready to fight a gnat, child, okay? So try to keep your composure, all right? Because yeah, I definitely do feel like something or someone might try to get under your skin. It's just to see you react, to see if they still got some sort of weird hold where I feel like they don't, but I definitely feel like, yeah, like for someone, you reacting or you doing something or saying something for them kind of like makes them feel like they have some control, when in reality, I feel like they're really going to piss you off, okay? Y'all, that was the reading. I definitely do hope that the message resonated for you guys, and overall, I hope that the messages were useful. And until next time, guys, bye.